Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So what we're going to do today is we're going to check if a file exists, and if it's empty we shall write to it. So here is my empty file on my desktop. Okay, I'm going to go into this. Okay, we're going to write it here. So we're going to start off, we're going to create a path. So this is going to be my scalar path. It's going to be a path to my desktop on Windows, so that's users, mark, desktop. So your desktop path will be different to this, so you're going to have to find out what it is, and we use the CHDIR to change the directory. So we're now in this path, which is my desktop path. Okay, let's create the subroutine, and we're just simply going to call it check file, just to make it easy. And we're going to come down here and we're going to print a message to the user telling them what we want them to do. So this is just simply going to be enter file name. Okay, and then we're going to get the user inputs, which we'll use chomp my scalar file, assign it to standard input here, which will get the input from the user. Right, now we're going on to the conditional, which is an evaluation. So if E, meaning exists, whoops, the file that we've typed in there, if it exists, we're going to do something. And we're simply going to do another conditional if it exists, and the S flag on here, the file is equal to 0. So we will basically return the file size. So if it's equal to 0, which is nothing, we're going to do something. We're going to first of all tell the user by printing out a message that the file exists, but it's empty. So the file exists, but it's empty. So because it's empty and it exists, we're going to write to it. So we're going to tell the user by printing out a message, writing to file. We'll do a new line here. And we're going to put a pause on it using the sleep function here of 1 second. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to open the file to write to it. So we do it like this, open, and we have a file handler. I'm just going to call it FH1 here, file handler. And we're going to use this here to write to it like that. If we have it the opposite way around, it reads it. So that is going to write to it, and that's going to be scalar file. Then an error handler here, or die, simple message error writing. Okay, oops, that should be other way around, error writing. Okay, and then what we do is we print to it. That's going to be scalar file handler 1, and then we add the message. So adding a message to this file like that. Okay, and then basically we close it after we've done all that. Close, fh1. Right, so now we're going to do an else statement here. Else print the scalar file is not empty. Okay, and then we're going to come down one here and we're going to finish off the last else statement, which is here. And the message is simply going to be file doesn't exist. Again, a new line there. Right, all we have to do now is save it and call it. So we call it by check file. Let's run it. Enter file name. So the file name I think was a.txt. So a.txt. Hit enter. File exists, but it's empty. Writing to file. Okay. So let's have a look. So adding a message to this file. Okay, let's run it once more because it was empty. So let's do a.txt. Hit enter. A.txt is not empty. So there you go. Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. I hope you enjoyed that, and remember, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button below, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye-bye.